What is up, everyone? My name is Michael Pohl with Bay Area Aquatics, and today I'm going to be talking about what my plans and goals are as far as fish keeping in this channel for 2019. So first off, if you haven't noticed already from my last video, I'm kind of changing the way I'm setting up my camera and my lighting and stuff like that. For those that don't know, I do photo and video full-time as a job. I actually own a media company that does video work for like government organizations and bigger size small businesses. So things like shopping centers and things like that. And so the videos I was putting out were kind of like a camera that I had sitting at home and a light that I had sitting at home, just kind of thrown together and wasn't really like thought about. And I kind of want to up the quality of my videos quite a bit. I thought that I already had a pretty good quality video just from throwing things together, and I really wanted to take it up to the edge. So I decided to kind of stop being lazy and actually break everything out, set up my nice light, set up the rim light behind me, set up a different camera with a nicer lens, and just kind of try to up my quality a little bit so I can be the best quality video that I can put out, because that's one of the things that I actually enjoy. That was my first major hobby, was cameras, photos, things like that. And now I've got fish, and luckily I'm able to find a way to combine the two. The next thing I want to do is I just want to thank all of my new subscribers. I was just filming another video a couple minutes ago, and I literally just hit 400 subscribers as I was filming that video. Featuring at the beginning of the week, I had like 35 subscribers. A lot of you guys came from a single YouTube video, my sponge filter and power head video. I really appreciate it. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the YouTubers that shouted me out too. I really appreciate that. And if you guys are coming over from one of their channels, I hope I can, meet your expectations. I'm kind of scrambling a little bit. Not that I'm, like super ungrateful for subscribers or views or anything like that. But that wasn't exactly what I was expecting to happen. I started this channel because I got into the hobby about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I've dug through a ton of information. Like I said, I'm self-employed, so I have a lot of time to kind of listen to podcasts and things in the background as I'm working. And I've probably listened to 4 or 5 hours at least of fish stuff a day. I've been digging through like fish books and fish Facebook groups and forums and everything else I can find. And there's a lot of information out there. So I wanted to kind of consolidate what I learned and kind of show you guys as I learn various things and try out different DIY methods and stuff like that to kind of, just share my journey. That being said, my original plan for this channel was to kind of just roll with like the 20-30 subscribers that I had and create content over the next 2 or 3 months of the more common questions that I'm constantly answering in Facebook groups and to my friends and local friends that I'm helping set up fish tanks. Once I got a library of like 60 different topics and videos, I was going to really start pushing this channel hard. I wasn't expecting the one video to do so well. I'm up to like, I think it's 40,000 views, something like that. And like I said, I've gained 370-ish subscribers in the last week, which is great, but I wasn't expecting that per se, so it's kind of changing my schedule a little bit. Like I said, I'm also self-employed, so that also plays a role in it. I'm just coming off of like a super busy season, and now I've got tax season for January. I want to get all my taxes done and filed by February, and then I should be pretty relaxed until about March. So hopefully I can get some good videos out to you guys, and I can stock up a little bit on content, so on weeks when I am busy with work, I can put out a video or multiple videos, or I'm not quite sure what the schedule is going to be yet, just because like I said, I'm still kind of all over the place and still trying to finish up my jobs and everything from this last year while kind of trying to make sure that you guys are taken care of. As far as goals for this channel, I'd really like to start building, like I said, a content library of various content. The other thing I'd really like to do, and I tend to set the bar really high, although I know that I can achieve this if I do it the right way, I'd really like to hit 10,000 subs by the end of 2019. Not that numbers are, a figure for me, but that kind of allows me to generate more income, to put more money into fish stuff, gives me a little more of a reason to be able to step aside from work when you're as busy as me. That plays a big role in, do I have time to mess around with fish stuff, or should I be editing this client video? I've constantly got a list of things to do. It never really ends. So do I prioritize fish stuff in front of actually making money? So having a little bit of a fan base or a following would make it a lot easier for me to justify that. And not that I'm going to be like selling you guys things or anything, but just a little bit of whatever helps. And yeah, if you get what I'm trying to say. As far as type of content, like I said, I really want to put out like informational videos on various topics from cycling to media types. I like product reviews. I've been trying a lot of different products because, like I said, I'm new, and there's a million different ways to like keep fish and a million different ways to do everything and a million different products that work, and everyone seems to have their like die-hardness. I've tried Seachem Tidal filters, I've tried the Aquarium filters, I tried the Marineland filters, and I tried the AquaClears. I personally became an AquaClear fan after using them. I found they were just the easiest to maintain, and that's really what came down to it, and the easiest to kind of modify to what I needed. I also like DIY stuff and budget stuff. I'm a big like save money, penny pincher type of person. I don't mind shelling out for things when the quality is there, but I really like to save $1 when I can. That being said, I also like being crafty with my hands. I actually went to an engineering high school where I was very hands-on to things, and I've always been that type of person. I was the Lego kid, I was the DIY type of craft person growing up. And then being a kind of an artistic craft person, I like being very hands-on and doing things the way that I want to do them, and seeing how things work and being able to actually put them together. So I definitely like the DIY and the budget stuff, and that's something that I plan to investigate and work on a little more when I have the time for this channel. I also want to improve my fish tanks. As you guys can kind of tell, I have a new fish tank behind me. It's no longer that 37 gallon. A video will be coming soon, but I picked up a 75-gallon fish tank. Right now I've got the plastic plants in there. I just hit my microphone. Right now I've got the plastic plants in there just as a temporary like cover. I'd really like to get some nice rocks and a nice piece of driftwood and do a nice planted 75-gallon tank full of live bearer platies. That's kind of the idea. That may change a little bit, but that's along the lines of where I want to go with it. I've also got a 10-gallon beta tank that really needs to be redone. I've had that tank for 6 or 7 months. I got it right after my 37-gallon. And I've had a beta pretty much since the start, and it really needs to be redone. It's been the same. It's got a little ceramic, I think it's a ceramic cave from PetSmart, and then a couple of like Anubias and Java ferns, basically super glued to I think it's a cement fake piece of wood that was made for a lizard or something like that. And it's been fine, but I really wanted to make it kind of nice and work on like a nice aquascape for that 10-gallon. I've also got a cherry shrimp tank that's I was trying to make sure the cherry shrimp would survive, and they're doing great, and I'd like to kind of redo that tank as well. Not to mention, I have a new project tank. You guys saw a snippet of it in the sand video. It's a totally DIY. It's sitting right here, and my speakers just went off on my computer. It's sitting right here below me to my left, and I plan to live plant that tank, and I've got a whole bunch of cool stuff planned for it. I'm really excited. That's probably my favorite tank at the moment, and it's not even like near done. The fish are still in quarantine. I had a slight ick issue from when I picked them up, but and a little bit of fin rot, but they're getting better. They're eating, they're moving, they're healthy, and I'm excited for that tank as well. I also want to get into some fish store tours. I've been to my local fish store, I've been to my local PetSmart and Petco's. I've seen a lot of pictures and videos of some other ones in the neighboring area, and I'm only about 45 minutes from San Francisco. There's a ton of them in San Francisco that are cool, and I'd really like to go and do some fish store tours of just some various fish stores in the area. Last but not least, I really want to get into some aquarium hacks. There's some really cool things out there that I've seen people do where they take something that's totally not intended for one thing and make it into a brand new thing, and they're hacking whatever. I think that's awesome. It's a cool way of being DIY but not being DIY, and it's always cool to hack something that's not intended for its original purpose. So just like that, that's kind of my plans for 2019. The video's kind of all over the place, I'm sorry for that, but I had a list of bullet points that I wanted to hit, and was making sure I was hitting all of them. Last but not least, like I said, I'd really like to thank all of you guys, all the new subscribers, all the possible future subscribers. I really appreciate it. Really hope you guys find some value in this channel, and I am trying to produce some of the best content that I can for you while I learn. I don't try to claim that I know everything about fish keeping. I'm no far from it. I don't know everything about a lot of things, but I know a lot of little things about everything. I don't like the way I said that. I don't know little things about everything, but I know a lot of little things about a lot of stuff. I hope that you join me on this journey of mine while I kind of explore into fish keeping. Like I said, I've been doing it for about a year now. I had a tank when I was growing up, but that was a long time ago and I didn't really maintain that. I just looked at it. Let me know down in the comments below what some of your goals for your fish keeping is this year. Is it getting a new tank? Is it getting a new fish? Is it learning something new? If you've got a YouTube channel, what are your YouTube goals? I want to hear them. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell notification next to it if you want to be notified every time that I upload a video. Like I said, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time, and I hope to see you for the rest of 2019.